We have several developing stories right now that we are following. We are learning that a fight involving security workers led to a man in Uptown. The incident happened on East Trade Street near South Brevard Sunday afternoon, that is. Police say a man got into a fight with strategy employees and then other people in the area. He was later found unconscious by officers and was pronounced at the hospital.
From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Local stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the scoop.
Taylor House Publishing.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Right off the heels of Daniel Penny being acquitted of choking a black man, Jordan Neely, on the subway, another black man here in Charlotte, North Carolina, was the victim of an attack by security guards in another transit area in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, the man that you see there is dressed in a suit and tie, and several articles say that he was unalived in an altercation with security guards from Strategic Security Corporations. Now, that company is contracted by the city of Charlotte, I guess, to patrol the transit area. Now, these vague articles only mention that, he was in an altercation, and then police were called to the scene and they found the man unresponsive. But another article, Charlotte News Alerts, sheds more light on the situation. Now, this article reports that the black man who was dressed in a suit and tie, was disoriented and unruly and disruptive, as they say. And they said that he tried to enter a business in the area, but these security guards blocked him from entering. And evidently after that, an altercation ensued. But what you're going to see soon is what really happened was this man was attacked, and also this article says that a racial slur was used while the man was being attacked. As you see here, the article says that some guards were seen standing on the man while he was on the ground. Another female guard was seen kicking the victim while he was on the ground. And yet another guard for strategic security is heard saying to the man, "Stay down, N-word." And then it says cops were called to the scene along with paramedics, and the male victim was found deceased. No arrests have been made yet. Now, the last part of the article says the Federal Civil Rights Act prohibits employees of companies from using racial slurs on the job. Now, if this article is correct, using racial slurs on the job is the least of their worries. We all know that there is a H crime bill, and part of that H crime bill is anytime that you use any racial derogatory language in the commission of a crime or an attack, that is supposed to be a federal H crime and punishable to the fullest extent of the law. And so The fact that a lot of these articles are saying that it was an altercation is somewhat giving these security guards an out of being charged with that H crime. Now, we all know if this was in a transit area, there would be several cameras, especially in these type of areas. So I'm curious to know if there will soon be video footage released. They have not released the name of the man. And so this happened yesterday on December the 8th. So this is pretty fresh. And so there are not a lot of details. However, being the security agencies, many of these security agencies do employ armed personnel. Many of the armed personnel are ex-law enforcement and ex-military, as Daniel Penny was an ex-Marine and applied a military-style chokehold on Jordan Neely, which caused his demise. And so if anybody has ever encountered an armed security guard, they somehow feel that they are equal or on parallel to the police. And if you saw a few weeks back where a gentleman in a nightclub encountered a security guard, and there was a little altercation that ensued, and then the security guard pulled his weapon and unalived the man. Now that man I think he has been charged, but I'm not sure. But this is yet another aspect of what we face, a lot of black men face, in being once again characterized as an immediate threat. Now, they said that this man was unruly, disoriented, and disruptive. Now, that could or could not be true, but why was he unruly? Maybe he was unruly because the security guards wanted to exert their power and refuse him entrance into that building. Or he was unruly and disoriented because they were standing on him, kicking him, and yelling racial slurs. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? But once again, this is a breaking story out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm curious, to see what is going to become of this matter. As they mentioned in the article, there has been no charges filed at this time. Being that, once again, there should be video footage. I'm looking forward to that footage being released, but this is a fresh story. Rest in peace to the man. As you saw, he was, in a suit and tie. So that means, he probably was a businessman. He probably, had some business about himself, but yet and still it is a vague altercation. And almost every article you see mentions the word altercation, which means, okay, well, it was just a fight and, he got the worst of the fight and, sorry, that's the story. But nevertheless, we're going to keep an eye on this. Rest in peace to that man's family. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And once again, my number is always 919-587-7782. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a blessed night.